I'm Dewey.
And I'm Terry.
And we would like for you to join us as we lead you on a marriage adventure that reminds us all how to treat your spouse.
We will discuss ways to rekindle the fun and romance in your marriage while gaining some wisdom on what it takes to build a marriage that lasts.
Welcome to our podcast, Treat Your Spouse. So we're going to do something a little bit different on this particular podcast. We went on a date Friday night. Today is Valentine's Day. Will you be my Valentine?
I will.
Yes. Today is Valentine's Day, and we did celebrate, and we'll talk about that for just a minute. But what we're going to do at the end of this podcast is we're going to play a game. We're going to ask each other 10 questions, which we have already wrote down our answers, and see how well we know each other.
Really, how well you know me, because you didn't answer any of the questions.
And how well you know me.
No, I didn't answer questions about you.
You answered questions about you, and I answered questions about me, and we're going to see how well we know each other.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. Go ahead.
Ah.
But you've had more time to think. That's fine. Go ahead.
So, I didn't think about what you would answer. I don't think. Well, we'll see. So, at the end of the podcast, we will have that little quiz about each other. But, date. All right? We believe that we are strengthening marriages one date at a time. Hashtag strengthening marriages one date at a time. So, we started off the night, or the date, by going home and watching the latest episode of WandaVision. I love the show. I hated it at first. She still hates the show.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
It's very intriguing. I think I know what's going on, but I won't say. But regardless, we watched an episode of WandaVision. We went out to Olive Garden. What'd you think of Olive Garden?
It was very good.
Very good. Love us some Olive Garden. Don't eat there often because it is expensive. Do you agree? You don't agree? Yes, you agree.
Well, you get, Dewey lives in a higher class than everyone else, and he thinks
I'm
he
a
has
picky
to have,
eater.
the most expensive things, and he has to have a Coke and anything you can add extra. But for those just regular, everyday people, it's not too bad.
I think I deserve a soda with
That's
a meal.
That's fine. I'm just saying for us that can deal with drinking water, it's not as pricey as the $3.50 Coke.
But in my defense, my $3.50 Coke, it's like $2.50 or $3
Go ahead,
max.
in your defense.
In my defense, I don't eat ice creams and the treats afterwards. So I'm like, I'll just have a Coke and then I won't have the treat, and we come out even. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go.
All right. So after Olive Garden, we came home and we're going to watch a movie We're going to sit back, relax on the love seat. As I hurt her shoulder. Sorry, honey. We're going to relax on the love seat and watch the new movie, Greenland. Was that Greenland? Mm-hmm. Yes. And it was What'd you think?
It was hard for me to get past you finding the lead lady so attractive, so I couldn't.
Oh,
get into
dear
it as
gosh,
much.
that's true. I just said this girl is so pretty. After you said you would, I'm not going to say what you said.
What?
So we watched Greenland. What'd you think of Greenland?
It was good.
It was all right.
It
wasn't what I expected. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10.
It was no Jurassic Park.
Nothing is a Jurassic Park.
Rather rewatch Jurassic Park.
Okay. I like new movies.
Okay.
How many times have you seen Jurassic Park?
In the theater or in life? I don't know.
Both.
In the life, I don't know.
How many times in the theater?
I think now that it's been
Crazy person.
replayed in the theater, I've seen it 40 times in the theater. Now that it's been replayed a couple times.
40 times in the theater.
But when it first came out, I saw it 37 times in the theater. But we had a dollar movie back in the day in Red Bank. Does everybody remember? 99-cent theaters.
We had lots of dollar
mine
movies.
was in Red Bank, so. Go ahead.
37 times. Anyway.
It's so good.
So we watched Greenland, and after that, did we do anything?
Well, our kids were all home.
That's the thing. They wasn't supposed to be home. You know, we're almost empty nesters. We're not quite empty nesters yet.
I don't think we're going to ever be.
But we're close.
The kids that have left the nest are the ones coming back all the time.
So Gavin's gone. Jacob's gone. Haley is going to live on campus.
Ethan's not home a lot.
Ethan's not. He's off and on. He'll be home a lot, and then
Yeah.
we actually spent the night somewhere else for about a week, but his dogs haven't.
Change the subject.
Change the subject. Okay. So, with that said, that was our date, and we got to enjoy the movie with little Haley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, and today's Valentine's Day. Let's just move right into Valentine's Day. Are you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Valentine's Day, we wake up, and I treat my spouse to some Valentine's Day gifts. What'd you think of the Valentine's Day gifts?
Oh,
I had them wrapped up and everything.
They were great. I enjoyed there's a night light for when I read.
So now when she reads at night, she don't have to leave the lights on and say, honey, can you go turn the lights out for me? And I'll be like, of course I can, honey.
And then there was a journal that I can journal in.
A
Which is
journal,
nice.
which I found for 75% off at Barnes & Noble.
And he bought me some Buddha prayers
I bought her
that
daily.
I can send to people
I bought her
to
a
lead
day.
them astray. So
All right, there's a great trick that she taught me that you take one of those daily calendars and maybe it has a prayer, or it has a leadership quote or something, and you can rip it off and you can write somebody a quick note of encouragement and give it to them. And I thought, these are on sale. I'm going to get her a daily calendar, and this one's a prayer calendar. And how cool would that be to see a cool prayer and it remind you of your friend and you write them a little note and give it to them? Turns out it was a world religion prayer calendar, and the first one was like a Buddha prayer and Muhammad prayer, and my bad. So we may
it's not our cup of tea.
let that be some kindling for our next bonfire. You good with that?
And chocolate covered strawberries.
I made the best chocolate covered strawberries.
They were good this time.
They were
I mean, they're always good,
epic.
but they were really good this time. I got him some apple juice because he's the apple of my eye.
Oh, you didn't
But
tell
he
me
didn't
that
even think.
part.
Yes, I did. I did so tell you that. I said, I bought you this apple juice for
You told me
Valentine's Day because
that.
you're the apple of my
You just kind of
eye.
threw it at me. I didn't know the apple of my eye part. That's sweet.
I said that
Aw.
yesterday.
It has so much more meaning now. So, like I said, there's a fun little part of this that we're going to do now. We're going to see how well we know each other. So, we've got 10 questions. All right. So, the first question. How well do you know me,
I
honey?
wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
I didn't know I was answering them about you. Go ahead.
No, you answered them about yourself.
Right, but now I'm answering them about you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm going to let you answer the first
Okay.
one.
Have a fun experience together or get a gift you've been wanting for a while for Valentine's Day.
So, these are would you rather.
So I'm going to say you would rather have a fun new experience together.
Okay. I would rather have a fun new experience
Yes.
together than wanting a gift.
Yes, I'm saying that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to say the same thing. That you would rather have a fun new experience together than you would to get a gift. Why are you laughing?
No reason.
All right.
So what do we do now?
So I'm gonna hold
This
mine.
is very sophisticated
I'm
technology.
gonna hold mine up to the camera.
Go ahead.
Shaboosh.
I can't see it.
Fun new experience together is my answer. What is your answer? Shaboosh.
Fun new
experience together. Yes. Yes, we know each other so well. 1 out of 10 is correct. That
Okay.
means we are 100% compatible.
Next, go.
Okay. All right. Next, would you rather?
Oh man, that one's easy come on.
All right. Would you rather get a box of chocolates,
Life was like a box of chocolates.
or would you rather get flowers
Would you rather
on a
get
Valentine's
flowers?
Day?
Flowers for me.
All right. Let's flip the page. Box of chocolate or flowers? Show me the money.
Are you answering or am I?
You go knit first.
Obviously chocolate.
You got to show it.
Oh. Chocolate all day, every day.
All right. Did I answer that for you?
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
would have said chocolate. Yeah, she hates flowers. I know well not to get her. I've got her flowers before, and
living flowers maybe, but why would anybody want dead flowers? I don't understand that. I don't
living
understand it.
flowers.
Yeah, like a potted plant that
Oh.
had flowers in it. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe to that.
Okay.
Like
Well, for me,
chocolate.
I said neither.
Well, I would have said neither too, but that wasn't an
But
option.
if I have to choose
Ah, don't poke me in the
chocolate,
eye.
I don't care for chocolate. She loves chocolate. You love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
She
I love
loves
sweet, I love
chocolate.
Sweet things.
She does. She loves her some sweet things. Loves her some sweet
What's
things.
the third question?
All right. Yeah, I'm not a chocolate guy or a flower guy, but if I have to choose,
say your
I will.
answers, but whatever.
Don't. Did you look?
I didn't because I'm honest.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Next question is: would you rather stay in or go out for Valentine's Day? Did I even answer that one?
Who am I? I know the answer for that for you. So.
I didn't answer that one.
Way to go! You've ruined everything.
Stay in or go out?
I know what it is.
Okay. What would I rather do?
Stay in for sure.
Huh?
Stay in. Stay in.
She's correct.
We
I would
stayed in
I would
for Valentine's.
rather stay in.
What would I rather do?
What would you rather do? You would rather go out. And no, that don't count. Not if it's cold. You rather. That's not true. That's not true.
She's fibbing, fibbing, fibbing.
If it's cold and it's Valentine's Day, it's cold
You hate
weather.
staying in. You always
I
want to
hate
go
cold
out.
weather.
But you always want to go out. You hate staying in. Are you serious? Are you sticking with that answer?
If it's
No, not
cold.
if it's cold. Just overall, would you rather stay in or go out for Valentine's
I have
Day?
been super tired lately, and if it's cold.
I don't accept that answer because it's not right.
Okay.
But that's the way the game's
COVID
played.
has changed me. Like the pandemic has changed me. What's the next
guess.
thing?
All right, so next thing is, would you rather me read a love letter I've written to you, or would you rather have me do something that means I love you? And that is a question. Would you rather me read a love letter, tell you how much I
This
love
one's hard
you,
about you, though.
or would you
Okay.
rather me do something for you that means I love you? And here's the second part of this question. If your answer is do something, what would that be? All right. Terry, go first. Would you rather,
Would I, or am I saying what you would answer?
what would I answer?
I think. Okay, based off your love language, it would be read you a letter that I've said.
You're wrong.
Well, then that's not your love
I
language.
never said that was
then.
my love language.
Words of affirmation is your love language.
Why do you think that?
Because you've taken the test, and that's what it always comes out as.
Well, that's wrong. I would definitely rather you do something
Okay,
for
what
me.
would you rather me do? God.
All right. I just put ...
Well,
Well, I'm just saying.
physical touch is also a love language of yours.
All right. Me answer your question. I think you
Yes.
would rather me do something.
Yes. What is it? What thing?
Oh, you didn't guess for mine.
I guessed completely wrong for yours.
What did you get? No, you didn't guess. Oh.
I guessed the love letter.
So I'm supposed to guess what?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what it says. Yes.
Well, I guess that you would want me to rub them feet.
Nope. Clean. Always.
Would you rather plan your Valentine's date together, or would you rather get surprised with a whole date already planned? I think we all know what each other would want on this one. I believe that you would want to plan it together. Am I correct?
Plan it together, and you would want to be surprised.
Get surprised. Yep.
Oh gosh, this next one's gonna be so hard.
If you had to relive one experience that we've shared together, what would it be?
What's mine first? Why are you looking at me like this?
I think this is a PG podcast.
Oh dear.
... What?
Are you kidding? I didn't get to guess that, Dewey.
What?
I'm supposed to guess yours. Right now, you're supposed to be guessing mine. What mine
Oh,
is.
crap.
Oh!
That's hard.
I know, and I don't even get a chance to guess yours now.
What was mine? What was mine?
Was yours.
Not really. That was a
So
joke.
you have something else written?
I had something else
Okay,
written.
go ahead.
Our honeymoon at Disney.
Okay. So what was yours?
That's why I said that, because I put, just kidding, honeymoon. It was her first time to ever go to Disney. So that would be pretty epic to relive.
Yeah.
The first time you got to go to Disney. No one would know.
I said the last time we went to Disney as a family of 6.
Yeah, but
And
that's
we
not
were
a
sitting
couple.
Outside,
That doesn't.
I can't even share my memory.
Sorry.
And we were sitting outside of the castle and the fireworks were going off. And I can remember, because God is good to me like this sometimes. I mean, God's always good to me, but he's like really good to me sometimes. And he just said, Terry, look around and soak it up. And I remember watching the fireworks go off. And there was Haley and Gavin and Jacob and Ethan and you. And I just thought, this is it. No, it won't ever be in this moment with just the 6 of us again. And we weren't, because like 5 minutes later, Ethan said, Mom, I've been here long enough. Can I please go back to the hotel, please? Like, I've seen half the fireworks show. And left.
That was a pretty sad day. That was a great trip.
It's a great trip.
It was, that was just a couple years ago, right?
2017, I think.
No, 2017, 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. But we
It was
knew
a
it.
great trip.
We knew that was the last time just the 6 of us would ever go out.
So,
We had to force some of them to go with us, but it was worth it. Absolutely worth
I even paid them to smile in the photos and stuff.
it. Yeah, she did.
When we got our memory maker back, the person who had the best facial expressions and stuff in photos got a gift card. So,
Now you made me sad.
oh.
Next question. This one's tough. If you had to improve our relationship in one way, what would it be?
Oh, it's not tough. Go ahead.
I just asked you.
Oh, what am I saying to you?
Yeah.
You would say communicate better.
Clear communication. If you want something, say it.
Wow.
No. I'm just saying.
Gosh.
Don't. I can't. That wasn't meant. Should I?
Go ahead. What was mine?
Oh no, I didn't mean that mean. I'm just saying, like, I can't always. I don't always
fine.
know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
know.
thinking.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
What was mine?
Actions.
Better communication.
For real? I started
I
to say
this
that.
to you often.
So we need to work.
Listening is part of communication.
We need to work on our communication skills. I'm all about it. Name 3 traits you love about me. What would they be? Why are you laughing?
I'm
Was it really hard to think of 3 things you love about me?
It wasn't. Oh my goodness. All right, for me, myself, I would say it's my.
Why don't let's just answer.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
just go
Let's
straight up and
answer.
say,
Just answer.
what are 3 things you love about me? You mean go
Yes,
first?
you go first.
All right. 3 things I love about you. In no particular order. Sense of humor. Her passion for God. Love that about her. And the third one is ...
I'm leaving. I'm sorry. It's been real. I can't.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
hope, like, our children.
I'm kidding. It's that she's an amazing mom. Right here.
you.
Amazing mom.
Thank you. That's sweet of you to say.
It's truth. It's truth. Hey, I'm going to plug this in real fast. Today, the reason we didn't go out on a Valentine's date today was because this girl brought down the house. She was in,
so
like,
sweet of you to say.
there was well over 100 homes that host
There
that.
was
There was during the live view.
100 homes.
I don't know. Yeah, 100 home. Well, 100 devices were live watching this.
Oh, okay. That's
So, and a lot of them were homes full of people. So it could be 100 homes, right? And many more. So this is her. Look at this.
We get deeply rooted
She's bringing
in
it.
His Word. And I'm just going to tell you this, ladies.
Keep going, sister.
We will meet Him
Amen.
in the pages of this book,
my turn.
or we
No,
will not meet Him at
we're
all.
listening to you.
Dewey, please.
I'm going to say it
Yes.
again. We
No,
will
no,
meet
you're
Him
talking.
in the pages of this book,
Like right now,
or
right
we
here beside-
will
in
not
between us.
meet Him at all.
That's what I'm talking about. If you would like to see that,
Dewey, please.
we're going to put the link to this YouTube video in the comments. Epically amazing. Isn't she beautiful?
Humor, love of God. ... So you made the other
No,
stuff up.
amazing
That's nice.
mom. Amazing mom, right
Alright.
there. I wrote it.
Mine.
What do you love about me?
You love Jesus and you always point us, meaning me and Jacob and Ethan and Gavin and Haley, to Him.
Oh gosh.
No, there's no, oh gosh. You always see the good in everything.
You love that about me?
I mean, I appreciate it. There's sometimes it gets on my nerves. I do love that about you.
Okay.
You always see the good in everything, for the most part. And you look like George Clooney.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'll take back my last one and we'll go back to the ... I will say about 30 pounds ago, I used to get the George Clooney comment all the time.
Well, and 20 years ago, too.
That's true. Okay.
You still look like him. You're also a great father, but that's part of the pointing
Okay.
to Jesus stuff.
One new experience that we want to share this year together, what would it be?
I'm terrified to even think of what you wrote because you've gotten weird all of a sudden.
That's kind of weird. So what is one new experience
That I think for
that
you,
you think that I would like for us to share?
hike the Appalachian Trail.
Appalachian Trail. That's a good one. I would like that. I would like to segment it because there's no way we can get off for a few months of work.
Well, also
You could. You're a
people got
teacher.
murdered on that, so there's that.
All right. I think. What would you like to do?
You didn't answer the part.
Oh. I together would like to do a
You
mission
almost
trip.
hit me in the face. Oh, mission trip.
That is what I would like to do with my wife. And she would love it.
I have no desire. But I would go if God asked me to. But I don't feel called to do mission.
But we talked about it, and you said you were feeling a calling.
No, I said I was open to feeling a calling.
Okay. I'm glad you're open to feeling a calling.
Go ahead. What was mine? Now mine's pathetic. Like mine seems terrible. But go ahead.
Something experience we would like to do together. What is something we would like to do together that is new? How about we would like to hike the Appalachian Trail?
I thought it was us, but Virginia Creeper.
Virginia Creeper, that is something that has been on our list to do. We've almost went a few times. It's basically a 30-mile bike ride all the way down a mountain. They like bring you up the mountain, jump on the bike, and you just ride all the way down.
And I have a stay at the Virginia Creeper.
You do. We need to go stay at the Virginia Creeper. Okay. Awesome.
This is the last one.
Last one. And the last one is... Oh, I think I remember. If you won the lottery, what would you do for Valentine's Day? Well, it's your turn to go first.
What would you do?
Oh, actually, it's my turn. What would you do? You would go to Disney? Is that what you answered?
Well, kind of. I would buy a camper and take the whole family to Disney.
Disney. I got it right. What would I do?
Well, let me think. You'd feed the homeless.
Wow. Freaking Disney. Make me feel like trash. You're just trying to get me back because I want to go on a mission trip with you, and you want to go on the Virginia Creeper.
Gosh, we need to go to Disney like where our souls are longing for it.
Do we need to go to Disney? Or is
Well,
our
you know
flesh?
why? Here's why.
our
Let me say this,
flesh-
though, real quick before we end this. You don't have a need to go to Disney because you went already this year. So
Did I go this year?
you went the very end of 2020, the very end. So you went less than a month ago.
Me
So
and
he
Haley
doesn't feel
went
the
to
need to go to
Disney.
Disney like I do, because he went less than a month ago, but I've not gone.
We
That's
had
why
f-
now it's like we need to go to Disney because he's already been.
Well, we had free tickets.
Mm.
Thanks to this lady. She had bought us tickets, and we got rained out, so they gave us replacement tickets, and we had free plane tickets. So we went to Disney, me and Haley. It was a blast. Watch this. Pretty cool, huh? We did pretty good.
We did.
We did. Probably 80%. So we're 80% compatible, right? Last pounded of the night. All right. So, words of wisdom. Sometimes your kids are going to still be around and you haven't finished your date yet. I think it's okay to let them hang around during your date. Maybe go on have a third wheel, and Haley can lay there on the couch between us as we enjoy our date night movie.
Well, I think it's a good thing to model relationship to your children. I think it's important that they see this is something that we're going to pursue this dating or whatever, even now, 21 years later.
Yes.
Um,
I think it's a good thing that we say the kids are home and we say, hey, we're going on our date tonight. And maybe they're like, well, maybe I want to go with you on your date. And we're like, well, no, you can hang around when we get back. So putting each other as a priority is what you're saying. Yeah.
well, not just that, but that they see they see that example lived out. We could have done a better job when they were younger, I think, even. Not that we did a bad job, but we could have done a better job of seeing that example of, hey, marriage is not what you're watching on the movies. It's not what you're seeing on Netflix or whatever. It's hard work, but it's worth the hard work. It's worth the effort. It's not something that just magically happens. You've got to...
All right. Well, that's us. You got a challenge for us?
I challenge you to take these questions and do them with your spouse this week. Let us know how compatible you are. If you're not compatible, it's all right. Just means spend some more time together.
Yeah. Well, if you wonder what the questions are, we'll put them in the description here, those 10 questions, and we'd love to hear your answers to the questions. We'll even post them on the Facebook page, which if you don't like our Facebook page, Treat Your Spouse, we encourage you to go there and like it and share it and all that jazz. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share. That is subscribe and share, all in one word.
Share.
I just made that up. Hashtag subshare. So subshare and hit those bell notifications and we'll be good to go. So with that said, if you want to strengthen your marriage
Stop treating yourself
and treat your spouse. We answered the question.
No, we didn't. That is the question.
Relive one experience we shared together.
Yeah.
Oh, what would it be? Yeah, go ahead, say it in
No.
front of all these people. Say it, because I heard it loud and clear.